I thought I told you to put the topic in.
I did.
Where you put it? Did you put it in the right message? You did not.
I thought I did. Shit, I guess I didn't. Shit.
You didn't.
I literally put it in there right after we it. Yeah, I did. It's right here.
Where you at?
Week 2. Under where everything else you put it.
It didn't go. It just went through. It literally just went through.
Bro, but you see, I didn't type it in.
Yeah. Like, no, it just went through.
Cause like I didn't type it in.
I just went to put it in there, and the shit came through. You know, you gotta like exit out of the message for the save.
I always clear everything. I didn't have my.
Nah, you gotta press back. Well, you ain't.
I gotta. Maybe that's. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I typed it in.
Brody, we need that music off. You're gonna get us flagged. Yeah, you can sing your own original music and shit like that.
Or get the AirPods. Never mind.
Don't let you borrow your shit.
Hey, never mind. It's cool.
That's some black people shit though. You know how many times I had to borrow my shit back from a motherfucker? Hey, remember that lawnmower that you came and got 2 summers ago, nigga?
Can I borrow that?
I need to cut the grass, man. You can get it back, but damn, let me cut the grass first. That's some nigga shit for real.
You want some nigga shit?
Just recording.
Nigga
already?
shit is our rake was so old. Bro, our rake was so old. This nigga went to go rake the lawn the other day, bro. It's over with. It ain't no like it's a plastic rake. You know how like they had like the little hooks.
Yeah.
Bro, it ain't no hooks. Fucking somebody's just straight. But my granddaddy, it was my granddaddy rake.
Y'all rake ain't got no teeth.
It ain't got no teeth. That motherfucker
ready to gum you down.
Like I'm literally like, what the fuck? And I'm like, did you throw it away? He's like, no. It's like, please don't. It's my grandpa's. But like the rate is like 40 years old.
I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You gotta stop that sentimental what's that? Sentimental hoarding. You can't keep everything.
You sound like my auntie now.
Yeah, you can't keep everything. Sure.
No, you're not wrong. I mean, you ain't wrong, but it's like, let me hug it or something one more time.
You gonna hug a rake?
I don't fucking know. I'm just saying anything.
You got the blanket, nigga.
And then I got the blanket that she passed under, and then I got inherited another one. I got so many blankets now. I ain't never taking my granddaddy one out again. When I go on vacation,
I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
Never taking that fuck out again.
You bet not, nigga. That was a stressful ass day.
Bro, I was literally like dry heaving.
Let me tell you how dumb her is. Let me tell you how dumb her is, right? We fuck around. We was in Aruba. That was what, last year or the year before? One of them years.
I was just gonna say one of them.
Yeah, we was in Aruba and shit like that. And we were there for so long that we had to change out of one room to go to a different room and shit like that. Having a great time on vacation. Why this bitch leave her goddamn favorite blanket that her granddaddy left to her 40 years ago and shit like that in the first room? By the time she figured this shit out, we on our way to the airport. Niggas gotta tear the whole goddamn hotel apart because you just want to be dumb and irresponsible.
Bro, we in the lobby when I realized that we about to go to the airport. Like you said, I realized like, damn, I ain't got my shit. Well, I get the damn not hyperventilating. Yeah, because he went and talked to the people, and the people like, shit. Well, the room has been clean. We got to find the person that cleaned the room to see. You know, they may have thrown it in the garbage, blah, blah, blah. And I'm in this motherfucker like shaking. I can't catch my breath. All type of shit. And he was like, man, please, let me just go back up there and see. No, whatever. And he went up there, gonna come back downstairs talking about some, yeah, they ain't have it, but he had my blanket. Boy, I almost lost it. Oh, my God.
Saved your life. You all right over there?
Definitely saved it.
Saved your life.
Definitely saved my life.
I don't know what you would be without that blanket.
Nothing.
You like that nigga from Charlie Brown.
Like, I love my fucking blanket.
Yeah. So I got a question for you.
I got an answer, maybe.
Ooh, that should be our intro. I got a question. I got an answer. Q&A pod.
It's corny. I like the music that you put at the end opposed to the beginning. But go ahead.
Bitch, I did my big one on the beginning.
I don't remember what it said.
Wow, that's crazy work. I did all kind of shit. It was crazy. But nah, if you had to pick a song to be your theme music, what would it be?
What would you do if your son was at home?
It's not the trauma. Not the trauma.
Oh, fucking up.
Oh, that's your shit?
That's your shit. We know
the things on the power. And you went on the stove whipping.
No, what would be my? I don't know. You gotta give me a second.
Oh, I don't know either. I know what my shit used to be. What? It was that Jeezy shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just made some shit up.
Yeah, you definitely just made some shit up. It was damn.
Quarter brick, half a brick. That's Gucci, ain't it?
Boy, that is OJ the Juice Man. Stop, look. Chill, fam. Calm down.
I made it work. I knew who it was.
It was the shit where he was like Trap of the Year 4 times in a row. I forget the damn name of the song though. That's what it used to be. Damn, I'm drawing a blank. I should have thought about this beforehand.
Probably. I don't fucking know.
I remember I was shopping with Nene and shit like that. We went to Food for Less on 47. And she was like, nah, don't bag up my groceries. You know how to bag up? And it was like, I was like, nigga, I've been bagging up, nigga. I recited the Jeezy song. I don't have the lyrics right now. So it's not the story ain't as funny as it could have been. But I don't have the lyrics right now.
I don't know. I'm thinking, and I don't have one.
You gotta have a theme song. Your shit is
whatever some depressing shit is.
How to tell us we start?
Like,
cause you build like the purple one.
It's just depressing. My life is like, I don't know. I would have some sad shit though. It was like the theme song to Titanic. Celine Dion. That song. With the violins and shit.
I'm mad that you know the name of the song.
It's Celine Dion. Who don't know Celine Dion?
I didn't know that.
It's a legend.
You said theme song to the Titanic. I thought you were talking about the shit they was playing as that bitch was going down.
No. Like the theme song. That was my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Was a multi-level nigga.
Dawson's Creek.
This nigga. One day we gonna get you on camera just so motherfuckers know the fucking volume of your personality, bro. This nigga said Dawson's Creek. This nigga know the Dawson's Creek theme song. Mm-hmm. This nigga. Y'all can't see this nigga. But that nigga know the Dawson's Creek theme song. If I could tell y'all some of the conversations that me and him had, we'd both be locked up. But that's the nigga that know the Dawson's Creek theme song. That's crazy work. Nah, I was watching everything until MASH came on.
Turn that shit clean off.
Exactly. Fall asleep to that.
I'm sorry. We always had cable. I don't share the sentiments.
Rich bitch.
I don't know about rich, but we had
rich
cable.
Problems. I mean, shit. We had cable, not in every room though. It was cable in the living room. Shit. Cable in the living room, cable in auntie room. Everybody else, y'all better get y'all.
Get how you live. Yeah, I think I picked that one. So
yeah, antennas.
You picking Jeezy and I'm picking Celine.
Nah, Jeezy used to be me. You know, like I've been depressed too. What I was thinking earlier, I didn't want to say.
What?
It was a Lil Wayne song. Only once the drugs are gone, I feel like dying. That's how I've been feeling for a minute now. But I didn't want to pick that one. But that is kind of what it is. I was going to turn on some
super white shit for y'all last. Y'all wasn't even going to get it, but
we was going to do yeah. I mean, I feel like I would be the one that don't get it. This nigga know Dawson Creek. Like, the rest of y'all motherfuckers were like,
heard of, hey, close from the.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's Dawson's Creek?
Song? No, that's not Dawson's Creek.
Oh, what is that? I didn't know that from Tony Hawk.
Oh, playing the day.
Yeah.
No, that's not Paramore. That's Green Day. Who is it?
Blink 182.
No, it's not. It's the Pete. It's the Pete nigga. Pete Wentz? Yeah, Pete Wentz. What's his band?
I thought it was. That's not Paramore. Okay.
No, Paramore is the bitch.
Yeah, Paramore got it. Damn, watch that
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco is Pete. I knew it was Pete.
Fuck y'all. I just know whatchamacall.
What you know?
Nothing.
That's right. The extent of my rock is the shit that was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4.
Hollering.
They had a smacker, boy. That probably got the best, or I ain't gonna say the best, but one of the best video game like soundtracks. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. Put the whole hood on rock and roll music, nigga.
Could be a thing.
Yeah. You know who else had a good ass soundtrack, but they would have to? Guitar Hero. That was my shit, boy.
But that, you know who else? I think that the reigning champ at this point is 2K.
Nah, 2K don't get no credit nowhere. Fuck them.
I mean,
the game ass.
The game is ass these days, but 2K always had like.
Yeah, that's because they just painted the black niggas.
Hold on.
You wanna see? Come join us, nigga. We got a guest today.
Let him finish making that food because it actually smells good.
It actually smells good. It's crazy work.
Yeah. I mean, he can't cook, but I'm just saying it smell. You said it smelled good earlier. I ain't smell shit.
No, I mean I was in the kitchen,
but the heat from the stove.
Yeah, but I don't know. theme music. I don't know. Theme music.
Yeah, I think you get it with Jeezy because I ain't get. I'm gonna keep Celine. I guess I don't know. You just be some depressing shit like a violin, like Mozart Symphony 9 or some shit.
That was Beethoven.
Whoever the fuck.
Yeah, Beethoven has Symphony No. 9. Learn your classical music, motherfucker. You know all this white shit. You know the real white shit.
Them, never mind.
Then what? I heard Mozart was like black.
I heard he was too. That's why all his pictures is in like.
Yeah, they be trying to desaturate
and his
shit.
nose big as hell. I thought he was a Jew, but maybe not.
No, they trying. Sidebar. Why is the world set up in a way where you could be excellently black and then like generations later you be white? Like I don't like that shit.
It's a white man's story.
Because it's like Babe Ruth was black too.
Yes, he was partially black.
Yeah, I mean, as they say, one drop
type shit. But
yeah,
I mean, it's history, and they get to write it because they get to do what the fuck they want to do, type shit. So
I don't like it.
Of course, it's not gonna be like black people did anything good. Like that's
they doing steal all our legends and shit, man.
I mean, I think that anything that ever happened that was good was because of a black person.
Duh. I think white people are aliens. We ain't gotta talk about that today.
I don't think white people are aliens.
We ain't gotta talk about that today.
I think that they are not all the way human, though.
If they ain't human, what they make them an alien, right?
Like, I feel like they is definitely giving extraterrestrial. Something happened up in them Caucasus Mountains.
I mean, if you think about it, white people are like the only thing on the planet that
don't have a culture.
That's not what I was going. And I probably shouldn't have this conversation with you because you would just go super crazy on white people.
Then we have to switch out on the couch because I got shit to say.
Oh, I mean, you want to join us?
No.
Make sure
we
you
do not like the whites.
No, I don't mind the whites. Y'all don't like the whites. I'm cool. I got like one of my best friends in college was white. That was my nigga Alex.
First of all, not all white people are bad. I have white associates and friends, and I fuck with them. But
the basis of
whiteness.
Whiteness is what we don't like.
Yeah, I don't
like whiteness. But I fuck with white people though.
Some of them are cool, like. You know, and some of them secretly voted for Trump, and I hope that they die and their parents die because they won't have Medicaid. Yikes.
That's crazy work that you just wish death on people.
I did. I hope it happens really slowly, too, though. Like, I hope you have to watch them suffer.
My nigga, I was just going to say that white people are like the only shit on the planet that don't, like...
You know there's another ginger ale in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's actually on the table. It's not in the fridge.
What type of ghetto shit?
Chill out, man. My nigga's cooking. But yeah, I was just gonna say like they don't come to any type of like balance with the climate. Like niggas can't like you know it's fucked up when the sun fucks you up.
Be careful.
Be careful what?
You barking down the wrong track.
First of all, bitch, you just said you hate white people.
Yeah, but that's not all that's not a
That's not a what?
That's not just a white thing though, because I watched people that's very close to us burn in the sun too.
I watch you burn in the sun, but you white inside though.
Yeah, but they're black, so I wouldn't necessarily hold that.
Too much of anything is anything, but you know what I'm saying. White people start chafing and shit, skin peeling like immediately once they in too much sun. Whatever. They are the only shit in the world that don't come to balance with their
fuck that. I got a problem with them. I got multiple problems with them, but one of the things that I hate the most
views being expressed right now are not of the Q&A podcast.
Yeah,
they are simply of the A part of the.
But either way, like one of my number one issues, and I felt like this as a kid, and I remember saying something about it to one of my white teachers, and the bitch ain't had nothing to say. But one of the things that bothers me the most is that y'all want to call us colored, or at one point y'all referred to us as colored, when you the motherfuckers that change all different colors. You get sick, you turn green. The sun burn you, you turn red. Like somebody punch you, you turn purple. Like, but I'm colored, nigga. Like that shit bothers me. Like I really don't like that shit, bro. Like that shit really do it for me. Like I fucking hate them.
Yo, I didn't know where you was going.
but let's be fucking for real. Like nigga, like your bruise start healing, you turn green. Like come on now. Like, but we colored. Fuck. Black is the absence of color, idiots. Like, what the fuck?
It's the other way.
I mean, it's the presence of all colors.
Yeah, white.
But you niggas is weird.
You had something to say. You could have said it.
Go ahead, say it. Fuck them crackers.
I think it's backwards, actually. If I'm not mistaken. I could be.
I mean, it's backwards from what she said.
No, I thought she had it right the first time.
No, white is the absence of all color. Black is the presence of all color. There's only 3 colors.
So explain prisms.
What do you mean explain prisms?
Because that's light. That's not white.
Yeah, that's light. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is right.
No, I'm absolutely right. I know this shit. I used to be an artist.
Calm down.
I used to be an artist. I'm always right.
No, you're not.
Tell me when I was wrong. Tell me 17 times I was wrong.
Oh, touche, sis, touche.
What happened?
So in art, that's a construct. But it says, while it's commonly stated that white is the absence of color, this is not entirely accurate. In physics, white light is actually the combination of all colors in the visible spectrum, according to multiple sources. In terms of pigment, like in paint, white is the absence of pigment, where all colors are reflected back to the eye, according to physics.
We talking about white people.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Are we not talking about white people?
We're just talking about what I thought I knew. So
I mean, I could have told you that. I watch science shit all day.
You didn't tell me that though. So
we ain't get that.
You talking about some women that came out wrong.
It wasn't wrong.
Yes, you were.
She just said
you was halfway wrong.
No, I said I think you might be right. That's when I picked my phone up and looked it up.
Yeah, stop Googling shit. Right. That's what he's for.
Always Google shit.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Always will.
All right.
Let me ask you a question since you asked me a question.
What up?
Is it okay to take your bottle home after a function?
I thought you said bottom.
Bottom alcohol. Alcoholic beverage.
I can't leave my bottom. I need that.
I hope you take it with you.
Is it okay? No, it's not okay. It's weirdo shit. Like, personally, I feel like, I mean, it's weirdo shit, just 100%. If you gonna not like buy a bottle that's appropriate for how long you're gonna be at the function. If you're gonna be there an hour, get your little half pint. You can drink the half pint, leave the empty bottle. Couple hours, get you a pint. You're gonna be there all night, get you a fifth. But you can't pull up to somebody party and shit like that. Take a couple shots and just try and walk out with the bottle. That shit crazy work. That's crazy as hell.
I mean, so for me, I think that is very much so ghetto.
Unless I don't fuck with you.
For me, it screams broke.
If I don't fuck with you,
I'm sorry.
You and all your shit, get the fuck on.
So my thing is this: if I don't fuck with you, let's say for instance, you bring somebody that I'm not, I don't know, have never heard of, whatever, to a function of mine, and they bring a bottle and they leave it. Even though you left it, won't get drank. We're gonna throw that shit out. I don't know you.
It depends.
I don't know what you had in there, all type of shit.
It depends. If you open the bottle in presence, we ain't wasting no liquor.
Oh, I'm throwing that shit out. I don't know what the fuck you did when I wasn't present.
If you open it in my presence.
If you open it in my presence and it gets finished in my presence and I've never left the sight of it, then yeah. But people do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not with that shit. But nonetheless, I think that it's
unless my job is watching, I don't do no drugs.
Man, he sniffs coke Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No, I'm just playing.
All right,
but
it'll be three drug tests this week.
I think you should just leave it because otherwise it lacks decorum. Like, who the fuck brings alcohol? First of all, you ain't supposed to take it with you no way. You can make the function hot by that. You feel me? Like, y'all ass get pulled over a half a block away. It's already loud music going on down here. Now they just on us.
You lying. You don't never be loud music over here.
I'm not saying here specifically because we don't play like that.
You don't let us do music.
Absolutely not. I hate that shit. But you know, at somebody else's house, function, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you can cause heat on yourself and others, or whatever, just by taking a bottle. But also, it's just like it lacks decorum. Like who the fuck? Like you really hard up for like $7 left worth of liquor that's in there? That's crazy work. Please find you something safe to do. I don't even want to be around somebody that broke.
Nah, definitely. Like I said,
like,
I feel you.
I don't. And my thing is, don't bring nothing that you don't deem that can be left. So don't bring them up. I mean, this is not even a thing, but we're gonna make it a thing for the sake of shit. But like, don't bring no fucking bottle of fucking a half a gallon of Louis XIII when you only gonna drink a pint of the shit.
Oh yeah, you just made that up.
Oh, whatever. Absolutely, that's not a thing. I clearly said it's not a thing.
No, that's what you were saying. Okay, yeah, they don't make
you know what I'm
those.
saying? Yeah, that's not. It doesn't exist. You know, or don't bring a half a gallon of Remy trying to be the stunt nigga in the party or whatever and drink like a cup out of that shit because you was finna drink it for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
like don't bring that. Just bring you a pint.
Don't bring your house liquor outside.
Yeah.
Don't bring your house liquor, your car liquor outside. Make you a cup in the car and go back and forth to your car.
And I'm not opposed to that. Like,
yeah, that's the way to do it. If
you're at a function where you know motherfuckers ain't finna have no liquor and shit like that, so motherfuckers gonna be looking to you to drink your shit the fuck up, then leave your shit in the car and bring your cup.
People ain't gonna have no liquor. You need to find a different function. If you a drinker and you showing up to places where people are drinkers that don't never provide,
agreed.
Find you a better.
But also, well, and not even just that. Like, let's say for instance, like I have preferences in regards to drinking or whatever. So let's just say, like,
what's your preferences?
I got them.
Nah, I want to hear some. Because I feel like if it's alcohol in it, you will drink it.
That is not true.
You a lie.
You know that's not true.
Nigga, we almost drank Seagrams today.
I fuck with Seagrams, gin and vodka. Nah, I'm lying. I fuck with gin. I ain't fucking with vodka.
You said you wanted some mumpy face vodka today.
Yeah, I was fucking with you. I drink the gin for
sure. Out of here. I definitely drink some Seagrams.
Definitely drink the gin. I'm not drinking no vodka.
I drink it. They pay me for it.
But no, like.
But no. What? Nah, preferences.
Okay, let's talk about it. So, like, let's say for instance, you going to kick it with the TT and Unc now. Most of us got them.
Pause. Is this like hypothetical? Who the fuck is TT and Unc?
Like TT and Unc them by older, you know, more.
Okay, got you.
You going to drink with them? You feel me? And they drink Skull.
Wait. Nigga said older, more crackish. More crackish. Yeah. Yo.
That's why I said Unc and TT now.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say for instance, you going to drink, you know, you going to a function that Unc or TT and
I guess we all got one
type shit. So everybody there drink a Skull. You feel me? Like, all right, cool. You gonna bring your motherfucker 1738 because you drink 1738. Unc them don't discriminate. They gonna go buy Skull, but they'll drink your 1738. Leave your shit in the car, fill your cup up. Back and forth. Oh, I gotta pee real quick. Go pee. Bust a move to the car.
No, now I gotta other side.
Go ahead.
Cause if I'm kicking it with people that drink that far away from what I drink, I will bring my bottle and take my bottle. Like if I'm kicking it with the crackish people on the block and shit like that, I'll make sure they have what they drink. But I'm not drinking what they drink.
And that's what I was about to say. So the only way, the only thing that makes it acceptable.
$8. Here go y'all bottle.
The only thing that kind of makes it acceptable is if you bring liquor for everybody else to partake in.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. So like prime example, like we do a lot, we used to do a lot of get-togethers and shit. And we'll make like a WAP. Or whatever. Or like, for example, like one New Year's.
Memorial Day. We made the WAP.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's a mixture, just a different mixture, a whole bunch of different mixtures of liquor. Bitch, you ain't go to college?
Yeah, but not that part of college.
All right, explain what a WAP is.
So it's basically like just all different type of cheap ass liquors and chasers, but it tastes really good, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, jungle juice. Okay. A WAP is the same as jungle juice. WAP, jungle juice. Yeah, it was WAP in Southern Illinois.
It was WAP in Champaign, Illinois.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Southern Illinois is everything south of Chicago.
I thought you meant the actual
no. Nah, hell no.
So, like, prime example.
Motherfucker take like 2 bottles of Everclear, a little bit of Seagrams.
Yeah, we ain't doing that low, but we get low.
Mix that shit up in the bathtub.
And we'll have it for everybody.
Doing it with a cup.
The flyer that went out also says BYOB. Beverages will be provided until they run out, but you bring your own liquor.
Which part are you talking about?
Or whatever.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm talking about just in general how we hold it.
Yeah. It's usually
whatever. So like
BYOV.
Yeah, bring your own vices.
Refreshments available until done type shit. Yeah. But yeah, though.
So it was like
it's
one
usually
year, like prime example, like
shit,
one year old New Year's. We bought like 4 bottles of 1942.
We went crazy.
Every color of Bel Air, plus the ones that we really like extra stock. But for the party, we had like some other tequila. Yeah, it was for the popping, we had a bottle damn near for everybody to pop their own bottle of Andre champagne. But we was gonna drink our actual Bel Air type shit.
Yeah.
So in cases like that, like if you come to one of our functions and you take your bottle with you, I still think you a little bit broke because you didn't bring nothing to put on the bar. And more than likely you're going to taste and drink what we also provided as well, because motherfuckers just want to take, oh, what's that? A whole mixture of shit. You still want to taste it type shit. Yeah. So you still broke.
So I don't look at it in that regard.
I am who I am.
I mean, yeah, you way more particular than me. But that'd be like the barbecue we had at my crib and shit like that, where it was like we had like way too much Hennessy. Like it was like Hennessy for a month.
That wasn't a barbecue. Why do you keep saying barbecue?
Because we barbecued.
We did not barbecue.
Yes, we did.
Oh, we didn't.
I did. That was the game night.
The game night you didn't barbecue. You keep saying that over and over again. You did not barbecue for the game night. That was Memorial Day. For the game night, we went and got chicken and shit. I made spaghetti. You made macaroni. We got chicken. It was shit. It was food for sure. It was food galore.
Why in the backyard? We just back there?
It wasn't supposed to be that many people. What the fuck else was we supposed to do? Everybody couldn't sit in the living room.
I think you mixing two times up.
No, the first time we barbecued was in September. No, that was the first time.
No. You definitely mixing shit up. I'm talking about the barbecue where all of the bros came through, and then like they seen like
that was the game night. We did not barbecue. Like you trying to tell you.
We barbecued for the game night. We did.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, well, you don't recall. I mean, you probably don't recall because we didn't eat. But that was when, cause you know, like for the next couple of days and shit like that, everybody was coming back to get the food.
And that barbecue, right? That was Memorial Day, and the reason that I know it was Memorial Day is because Antoine was in town. They lived out of town. Me and Tamika and Antoine came to the crib a couple days later and got food. They still lived all the way in Buckfuck, Egypt. He was in town at his mama house.
My point is
that wasn't the same game. The game night we bought food and cooked food too. Cap.
Yeah, a barbecue.
That's not barbecue, nigga. That's not
I put shit on the grill.
You put hamburgers and fucking sausages on the grill. That's not barbecue.
Barbecue, nigga. I set the grill up and cooked on that bitch. No, I did cook. I didn't cook shit I cooked certain shit for the party. Certain shit for us.
Steaks and shit. Yeah, that's why I keep saying that it wasn't a barbecue.
What I'm saying is
we ordered chicken and shit, bro.
Let's get back to the point. The point is what I'm saying is that for that particular barbecue, I wouldn't be mad at a motherfucker bringing liquor and then taking a liquor with them because motherfucker came. Give me a cup.
No, I'll wait till you done.
Motherfucker came and it was too much liquor.
But they all brought liquor.
Yeah, they did.
It was like 50 bottles of Hennessy.
That's exaggeration, but it was like
that's not exaggeration. I'm talking about what got drank. What didn't get drank?
It was,
bro. We had bought like 10 bottles. It was like a whole bunch
half gallons.
No, we bought 4 half gallons. Yeah. I think I don't know. You can bleep his name out if it's not supposed to be said, but I think Nard came in that bitch with 2 half a gallons of Hennessy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Fucking Rich don't even drink. I think he had a bottle of Hennessy.
Well. My niggas show up and show up.
Yeah, they like. So what you talking about is like maybe it went 50, close to 20.
But what I'm saying is
because we bought 4 half a gallons and like 5 fifths.
In that regard, we made sure it was enough liquor because like that was the part. It was one of the situations that we had. Like, okay, y'all don't worry about shit. We just need y'all presence, y'all company. Come talk some shit, play some cards, whatever the case may be type shit. So it was like we had already made sure it was enough liquor, but by way of like. The people being the people, they bought liquor.
Yeah, and that's my
and
sentiment.
They left
like,
liquor,
even,
but it was like
my thing
in the
is this:
situation.
I've never gone to anybody's function, whether they said, "Oh, we supplying liquor" or not, and didn't bring my own liquor and didn't leave it at the end of the night. Like, i.e., your birthday.
Don't have one of them, but continue.
That when you had one 30 years ago.
Yeah, facts.
I bought all that motherfucking Hennessy, and everybody that came brought you a bottle with Hennessy. With their own liquor on the side, whether it be Hennessy or not. And they left their bottles.
Nah, facts.
Like, at the end of the night, when we were cleaning up, it was like, I don't know them niggas. Throw that shit in the garbage. Yeah. Oh, I know them niggas. That Hennessy still cool. Nobody.
That was fucked up. I knew all them niggas. You
finna drink my shit?
Smack her shit.
No, big back.
Throw it back. Pause.
Like, but
we gotta start recording.
I don't know. That's my thing. Like,
nah, go ahead, continue.
Like, that's my thing, G. Like, I just feel like taking liquor from a function is broke people shit.
It's just so uncool.
Like, that's broke people shit, and I don't like uncool.
It.
Like, cause most of our functions, like, think my birthday and when we went to Lake Geneva, we had over 20-some bottles. Ashley still brought liquor. Netta still bought liquor. Yeah, motherfuckers wasn't trying to take their liquor home after that shit.
Which was annoying as fuck because we had to take liquor home.
And we drank off that shit. I mean, to this day, it's certain shit that we had then that I won't drink anymore because we drank so much of it.
Can we do like a Lake Geneva end of the summer type of situation? Shoot up there?
I don't know. We got to talk to Debbie.
No, she already told us we could.
Like I said, I don't know. We got to talk to Debbie because Carol's birthday was the other day and I think they went to Lake Geneva or are going.
What the fuck do that mean?
Just to make sure it's available, basically, is all I'm saying.
I mean, even if we don't stay in the same spot,
oh yeah, I
just want to go the fuck up there. We had such a good time and shit like that. You sleepy? Are we boring you? You want some energy drink?
Can you hurry up and finish that fucking drink? I'm finna drink my energy drink because I'm thirsty.
You could just give me a cup. I can make you a drink. Lame ass. I was trying to.
No, ho, because I don't want to hear that. You drank more than I did.
First of all, I only say that because you
be
acting drunker.
Can you get us you can hand me that too, but can you give me a bowl with ice in it?
Bay is crazy. Give me your cup, man. We making drinks. Hold your straw. It's gonna fall. Big bad. See, I was finna fucking pivot into the next conversation on some smooth transition shit.
He wasn't lying.
I was.
Instead of bringing it up.
Nah, I'm bringing it up because watch how smooth this is.
Y'all want to taste this?
I think this whole. Nah.
Taste it.
No, I'm doing shit. I think, I think, taking your drinks from a party is corny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I had a
never had this shit before, but it's good. Yeah, damn, you put onions and shit in here?
That nigga don't know how to cut onions.
He definitely don't. But it is good.
Can you pass us that soda?
It's good.
Thank you, my boy. You could have came over here. You're
gonna kill us out here.
Oh, I got a cramp.
It's a different texture. But it's good. Little black pepper. But that's preference.
I didn't even say nothing to you. Talking about I'm talking shit. Him. Yeah, nah, but no.
Is cream soda in the frame?
Yeah, you right here.
No.
Put them in the frame. Let them see my son.
Fuck out of here. You get them then. You ain't finna put fucking hair on me this whole time. I might be going out tonight.
I said put him in the frame. She could have moved the camera.
Oh, no, fuck that shit. You gonna be out the frame then. Duh, done.
He more important.
Oh.
He ain't the star of the show. You is.
Shit.
Yes.
What Drake say? He made me this way.
No. Leave us at... Or...
Cream soda is amazing.
Okay.
That's my stinky boy.
Yeah, do that while I mix it up.
Boy, think a boy. He's sleepy.
No, he just over here at peace.
He always sleep in your bag. That nigga love bags, boxes, and shit. That's why it's a box behind you. Meanwhile, he got a cat condo. 3-4 beds in this
That nigga
bitch.
got a cat condo and I ain't got a regular condo.
He do. You ain't seen it?
I'm in a fucking apartment. This nigga got a condo.
Yeah, his shit big as hell.
That shit crazy than a motherfucker.
I fuck with this shit. Thank you.
Cool shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think taking your drink home from a party where you bring a drink to, crazy work. Mm-hmm. That shit corny as hell. Mm-hmm. But we living in a corny epidemic.
Oh my God, you're so fucking irritating. You scared him.
Nah, we live.
I don't know. I think that everybody in today's society is just corny as fuck. Y'all just be doing weird ass shit for attention and clout chasing, and it just gets on my fucking nerves. I feel like originality has died in 2025. It probably started in like 2022, to be honest. But like, you niggas is weak as fuck. Like, be original. Tell a joke. Like, I think the most corniest of shit. Back in my Facebook days before I got rid of that shit, was the weird motherfuckers. Instead of sharing somebody post that was like low key funny, or
you would just take the shit and repost it
like that's
it's
the
yours.
Shit. Like, I hate that shit.
Oh my god!
Like that was a portion or a part of the reason why I got the fuck off of that. That shit is so fucking corny and so fucking unoriginal. Like, bitch, like, be yourself. Like, I just seen this same fucking post 12 times posted from 6 people like they created it and 6 other people that just shared it.
Yeah, they definitely still
like, you niggas is weird for real.
They
like,
definitely still
for everybody, like, you know, one of the worst corny things to me is the liquor shit.
What liquor shit?
Like,
taking a bottle from a party.
That shit too. Taking a bottle from a party, but like the whole, bro, I promise you. And we're going to start recording this shit for real.
Recording what shit?
Because Miko called yesterday and we was just talking. Or maybe I called her, whatever. But we was talking and shit. And she was like, yeah, because I tried them Casamigo coolers. I don't like them bitches. Them bitches nasty. Talking about some 10% alcohol. It ain't shit in there. Woo. And I'm like, yeah, because you should have just got a cut water. Speaking of, because I was trying to tell a motherfucker, like, my cousin been drinking that shit. Like, these motherfuckers be drinking all type of shit. And then it just get popular. Like, yeah, bro, like, y'all ass make shit to the point like
we've done it with so many drinks.
And it be so frustrating.
Casadoras before Casadoras was out here. We was drinking Espolón before that shit was out here. Milagro we drank that shit.
That shit was years ago drinking Milagro.
Like
I'm talking about years ago, like 2019.
You know what that is though? That be niggas to just touch on the corniness. That be motherfuckers that be just so onto the name brands that they won't try nothing else. Oh, I only drink Hennessy. So I'm going to buy Hennessy every time or something like that. And then some other shit will pop and be good.
And don't get me wrong. Like, okay, so like prime example, Bumbu.
We drank that first.
But I ain't gonna cap and make it seem like, oh, it was just I want to try that, which I do go in the liquor store and do that.
You did that.
We go in the liquor store and be like, damn, that's a pretty bottle. Let's try it. Or that's a nice bottle. Let's try it.
Facts.
But like with Bumbu, when you was giving me credit for putting us on that shit, like, bro, I literally synced that shit on like Lil Wayne. I can't remember who it was.
It was Lil Wayne.
But I seen it on somebody's page and it was like, damn, that bottle look cool as hell. I want to try it. Yeah. And so we tried it, we liked it, and we drank the shit. But it's like, motherfuckers trying to make it seem like, bro, I'm not even gonna cap. You put me on cut water. And let's be fucking for real. You got on cut water from being on fucking Instacart looking for liquor and it just popped up. You was like, oh, that sound good.
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago. I mean,
that's exactly how the shit happened. And that was before the price raised and shit like that. I legit was Instacart when I Instacart my groceries for the week. We should blur that name out because they don't pay us money.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about trying to make sure woody woo. But I would order my groceries for the week. And you know what I'm saying? When I order my groceries, I order my liquor. Cause like if I'm ordering food, why the fuck I'm gonna go to the liquor store and I could have went to the grocery store. Woo. Order my liquor. And the way I caught cut water was on that checkout, it was like things you might be interested in. And it was like margaritas, mango margaritas, some Russian, white Russians. It was like,
mango. I like mango. Mango is his favorite fruit, y'all.
Mango is my favorite fruit. I promise you, put mango on some shit, I eat it. I don't really care what it is outside of dick.
And shit.
I might eat some mango flavor shit. Depending on how much they paying.
Nigga, what? Okay, let me write
Depending on how much they paying.
Somebody shit on some mangoes. And
if one of them, hey, look, if one of them goddamn sheiks over there was like, yo, boy, $2 million, I'm gonna eat mangoes for a week and shit on you. I'll consider it.
My nigga, I love honesty.
I got news for you, goddamn it. Shit, $2 million changed my whole family right now, nigga. We up. Shit, I'll take the little L for the. I mean, fuck y'all. Who gonna say something to me?
Who gonna know is the question.
Who gonna say something to me? Yeah, but nah. So I seen the little mango margarita through in the cart. Boom, been hooked ever since. Mm-hmm. And yeah, but it's like
I just love telling her shit. Don't mention it, but just look. I love telling her shit and then looking at this.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you on vacation. What are you doing?
Not vacationing, clearly.
Literally not vacationing.
Really is not. Yeah, but these niggas be corny.
Yeah, definitely corny. I just feel like earlier today, for example,
what happened?
I'm in a liquor store at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Might I add?
No, it was 8.
No, it was 9. They didn't open until 9, but they opened.
But
it was 8 something.
You was there at 8.
Yeah, it was like before 9 o'clock, and they was open. Like you seen 2
two
people walk in that bitch, and it was like, let's go. But like the cut waters was on sale. I was like, oh, they got the cut waters on sale, and like kept walking.
Yeah.
Because I can't even bring myself to have something that I enjoyed well before the clout chasey shit came along. Like, cause let's be fucking for real, y'all.
You gotta relax.
What?
Cause regardless of what the world is doing, you should not deny yourself pleasures and privileges.
I mean, yeah, true, enjoy. But it was just also like,
if you like cut water,
this is
you
the
drink
problem.
cut
The
water.
problem that I had was yesterday. Yesterday, I seen something on Instagram or whatever, like, got my starter pack for the 4th or whatever, and it was like cut water, blah blah blah. It was just like I can't do it. You hoes are so weak.
You know, like, the more I think about it, I've been a trendsetter in this alcoholic shit a long time.
For a long time. Like, bro, I can tell you, like
I was the first nigga in the hood with them Budweiser joints. Remember Bud had like the little coolers? You don't remember the Budweiser coolers?
I don't drink beer, so it wouldn't have been something that came across my...
Oh, I gotta Google this.
But like the Corona refreshers. Somebody else put us on. I was on my healthy kick at the time, and so somebody came by and they had like a Corona light something, but it was flavored. And I ended up seeing the refresher ones at the liquor store, and it was like
the Lamaritas.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was that. I ain't found the shit. They clearly don't make the shit no more. But it just hit me like, bro, what the fuck was that? Mm-hmm. Nah, but I was the first thing with the Lamaritas.
But like, I can think of a lot of liquors off the top of my head where it was just like, yeah. Or like, prime example, for my birthday, like 6-7 years ago. Ooh, 7 years ago was wild work. But
I don't know what you.
I really wanted to try Drake's new liquor, Virginia Black.
That wasn't 7. It couldn't have been 7.
That was I was 27. I'm 34. Ain't that 7 years ago?
Was that 27?
I was 27. That was the birthday that Mom and them came here for.
I ain't been fucking with you that long. Nah, 27. Mom threw a party in Minnesota.
No, that was here.
I'm just trying to like not make it that old. 27. Nah. Don't look it up. Nah, I'm gonna give it to you.
We close to the 2050 than 2000.
Yeah, like it was my 27th birthday, because that's when we woke up, fucked up that day. You got to go and be a parent. 34. God, that was 7 years ago.
I thought you was 31.
Well, I wish I was. I was. Damn. 31 was my golden birthday that you threw.
Yeah, I thought it was the year before that.
No, nigga, that was 3 years ago. And 27 was 7 years ago.
God damn, boy, that was 27. Ooh,
we spent every one of my birthdays together since 27.
That was terrible.
But
your next birthday, you gonna be by yourself.
Shit, I was by myself this shit. Well, not technically, because I made you come over. I didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
But no, like,
damn,
fuck, you made me. Oh yeah, for my 27th birthday, I wanted to try Virginia Black. But at the time, it was so. Oh, I got another one too. But it was so hard to find the shit.
Who found it?
And finally, maybe you found it, and where you told me to go check Benny's.
Yeah, I told you where to go.
And I checked Benny's, and it literally was like the last 2 bottles, and he was like, "Just get both of them." And it was like, because he was buying it for me, and it was like, "No, nigga, we gonna get one because we don't know what that shit tastes like." And fortunately, I only got one because I didn't like the way it tasted. It tastes like perfume. Which is why it got popular and then it like kind of went away. But it only got popular because Drake's name was on it. Like earlier today in the liquor store, I asked you like, oh, who was Prince Mercer
and Prince.
Mercer and Prince. Yeah. I'm like, that's somebody's liquor. I think it's A$AP Rocky, and I guess you Googled or whatever. Was like, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Was like, nope, it's on sale, but still don't want to get it because. Like
we ain't doing that celebrity
like
shit.
I don't do the celebrity just because it's a celebrity. I'm trying it.
Well, Sir David.
Sir Davis. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Beyonce.
It's a whiskey, so that's why I wanted to try it because I've been in a whiskey drinking little situation and shit like that. But it's also like I know good whiskeys, and I ain't in no try it mood right now.
No, so I'm not a Beyonce stan at all. Is she amazing? Absolutely. But I'm not a stan of her.
Damn, I've never thought you gave Beyonce credit.
But my thing is, the reason that I haven't tasted Sir Davis or didn't want to because I had a couple opportunities, you know, them peoples.
Yeah.
I had a couple opportunities to taste the shit, and I haven't because I'm not an American whiskey fan at all. Most American whiskeys I don't like. That's Canadian.
What? That's it right there.
Oh yeah, because the XO is Canadian. Whatever.
I like literally drinking American whiskey,
but my favorite,
which is her favorite thing to drink.
No, it's not my favorite thing to drink.
It's her most.
It's my go-to to drink.
It's her go-to drink.
Okay, so since you my best friend, what's my two favorite whiskeys? Where do they come from?
Irish. Mm-hmm. They Ireland.
Mm-hmm. And where else?
I mean, Canadian.
Yeah, those are my two favorite.
Whiskeys only come from 3 places.
Yeah, I guess that is Tennessee.
You don't like America, so
but no, at that point,
Canada or Ireland
made it easy for you. But nonetheless, like I didn't try it because it's American or whatever. And
I know where's your least favorite whiskey from? I'm gonna ask you. Your least
Kentucky.
favorite? No, your least favorite whiskey. That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh well.
My least favorite. My least favorite comes from Kentucky bourbon. It's Makers.
Bourbon should not. I mean, Makers should not be your least favorite. It's way worse whiskeys.
I mean, maybe I ain't had them.
Nah, bitch. What about that Scotch shit we had on them?
Scotch is not whiskey.
Scotch is a whiskey.
Scotch is a whiskey. It's not. I'm speaking just. Yeah, it's not whiskey. Scotch is Scotch. It says whiskey on the bottle.
I mean, bourbon is bourbon.
No, bourbon says bourbon whiskey.
Scotch says Scotch whiskey.
No, it doesn't. Actually, Scotch says Scotch by itself, and then somewhere on that bottle, whiskey is on there. I agree.
Scotch says
but
Scotch
what we had wasn't. No.
Yeah. That little 12-year.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That shit was the worst shit I ever drank in my life. Lafroig. My uncle know how to pronounce it.
Whatever the fuck it was woody as fuck.
Yeah, that shit
tastes like a tree.
Charcoal and a tree.
It tastes like a tree.
But yeah, I don't like all you fucking clout chasey ass, goofy ass. I want to just be with the times ass niggas. Like that shit irritates me. Like find y'all some. Like, find some originality, and don't get me wrong. Like, you can like prime example, lemon drops. Never been a fan. I'm not a big fan of lemons, whatever. But like the lemon, you okay? The lemon drop shit, like it really bothers me, bro.
Drunk. You gotta pee. You gotta pee. Go
That's
pee.
like 7 steps away. Be careful though, cause you got on socks, bitch. You might slide.
I was sliding on.
Yeah, that's when like you might slide enough. But no, like. Why everybody in their mama want to be or espresso martinis? You bitches don't drink coffee, but y'all drinking espresso martinis.
I'm gonna lie, I want to try one though.
Like, and I'm not mad at that because you don't have an opposition to coffee. If you caught a bitch like me drinking an espresso martini, I'm literally just drinking that shit
drink coffee
because of the.
I stopped drinking coffee trying to be healthy, and then switched to Red Bull, which is like, nigga, you could have drank coffee.
Like, you know, but it's like that type of shit.
But
like,
the way I was making my coffee was crazy because it would be like that much coffee and then that much.
You know
sugar.
what? Like, I'm gonna give you another prime example of the whole crazy shit. Clase Azul. Saw it, said something about it. I'm like, bro, that bottle is, mind you, this is before anybody saw it like any of that shit.
Ooh, that shit.
It's like that bottle was so pretty.
That shit taste like sugar water.
Or whatever. Like constantly, like the bottle was pretty. One day we gonna get that shit. Or whatever. You want it today? Nah, I ain't really feeling it. Like I don't really want to try nothing.
I told you, nah. That ain't how the conversation went.
Okay, go ahead.
It was like, I want to try Clase Azul, and I was like, why? He was like,
because the
bottle pretty. And it was like, fam, but we already drink pretty bottle shit that tastes good. but I want to try Clase Azul. Like, bitch, we drink 1942. The bottle pretty, it come in a nice little box and shit like that. Whenever you want to take a picture, you know, you got the whole little shit. I want to try Clase Azul. I want to try Clase Azul. Now,
that is also before it got popular.
Yeah,
a motherfucker had just seen a bottle.
Yeah, you seen
and wanted to try the bottle.
Try the shit.
Either way, before I could actually say "fuck it, let's try it," it got popular, and then it was like, "Yeah, I don't want to try that shit."
Yeah, that shit tastes like sugar.
Boom, we on vacation for my little sister's birthday, my youngest sister's birthday, and she sees the bottle and she's like, "Oh, I always wanted to try that." I was like, "Yeah, I did too."
That was when y'all went on vacation without me, right? Yeah.
You be
alright. But I'm like, you know,
I wouldn't be alright.
I wanna my sister was like, you know, I really want to try this. Whatever. So they come in to the table and they're like, "Oh, it's $85 a shot." And my auntie was like, "Okay, can we get 4 of them?" And it's like, alright.
That's the same way
bro, I damn near spit that shit the fuck out.
That's the same way you tried Sincuro.
No, it wasn't. I tried Sincuro at Elise house. Ashley best friend house.
Yeah, I'm okay. So you tried it, but you lied.
When?
You lied.
What you mean?
Because when we was at the little putt-putt.
No, that's not a lie. I had never tried Reposado. I tried the Blanco. I had never tried the Reposado. That's true.
I know that they make.
They make all 3 of them.
They make a Blanco and
yes,
a
they make all 3 of them. Yes.
That's terrible.
But the one that's always advertised, the niggas that niggas like fake got on, but they couldn't stay on that because that shit, the price never dropped.
The nail
was the Reposado and Anejo. But either way, I tried that at Elise's house because her husband had made some steak and he has a full bar, so we tried all. That's when I tried that Kendrick Summer Solstice and tried a lot of liquor there. It was nice, loved it. But either way, or like what was it? Patron made, I think it was Patron Volcan. Whoever makes Volcan or whatever. When it first came out, it was
an alcoholic ass conversation.
It was very expensive or whatever. Nobody was on it. Didn't see it on social media. No, none of that shit. We tried that also in Florida. Smooth and all that shit. It just wasn't worth what they were trying to charge per shot.
Right.
And then by the time I got home again, it was like kind of hitting social media. So the prices in the stores was crazy work.
Yeah, it was going up.
And it was just like, yeah, no, I'm not. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't worth the amount that she paid for the shot.
You know my favorite time we had shots that, like, were, like, trying some shit shots?
What?
Vegas at Lolo's. Because that was the first time we had wild turkey. Which is also a bourbon. You don't like bourbon.
I never said I didn't like bourbon. What I said was I don't like Maker's Mark. And I don't. And I'll die on that.
But yeah,
I don't like Maker's Mark so much, y'all, that my uncle drinks it and he'll have it here and I won't drink that shit with no liquor in the crib. I don't have no liquor, which is not really like a thing, but the times where it is a thing, I still won't drink that shit.
She don't like good shit. I can fuck with the Maker.
But either way,
you drink Makers, right?
Yeah, I don't like Makers. Like it's just an opinion. Like, hey, I don't down y'all for not liking it. I just don't like this.
I'm downing you for not liking
it. Yeah, and you're a whore. But either way,
the fuck my sex life got to do with this?
Because that's why you drink Makers, because you loose. Either way,
yo, chill. Telling a nigga he loose is crazy. Because what's loose? The fuck, yo, chill the fuck out, bro.
Either way.
You gotta chill.
To wrap all of that up.
Yo. Nah. You wanna step outside I found?
That was the best and worst time of my life. Like, trying that shit, we had a fucking ball that night, but I also came home with an ear infection because a nigga put Kool-Aid in my ear.
Who started
it? We also trashed our hotel. Who
started it, though?
Like, it was just a fucking mess.
Don't get mad at my reaction when you made the action.
Either way,
fuck out of here.
Finally, y'all, we have a verdict or whatever in Diddy's situationship. And how do you feel about that?
How you feel? Don't ask me how I feel.
Free Diddy, nigga. Y'all got him fucked up. He should have got off on all charges. Not just them two.
Nigga, that nigga too freaky. Lock him up. I don't give no fuck whether it was a
now
crime
I'm gonna call cap on that. Now let's be fair.
Nah, that nigga too freaky. Lock him up.
Just last episode, for the real ones out there that listened to it, watched it, however it be, his exact words were, "My sex game different."
First of all, I explained that.
So nobody should have, but the harsh
nah.
reality of it is that, in my opinion, nobody should have to explain their sex lives to anybody. It's not a thing. You don't owe anybody to tell, besides the person that you're doing it with.
You're right.
You don't owe anybody that.
You are
and
right.
What they did, in my opinion, was put him on trial for his sexual preferences. And the only
Jeffrey
reason
Dahmer's sexual preference was eating the niggas he fucked. Certain motherfuckers you just gotta lock up. You gotta put them away. Just keep their ass out of the public. That's not true.
So you're absolutely wrong.
I'm not.
He didn't eat niggas. He ate niggas because he was a cannibal. That has nothing to do with his sexual. He wasn't biting niggas while he was fucking. That had his sexual preference was he was gay. There. He was gay. That was his sexual preference.
He could have been biting them niggas then.
Whatever. He wasn't. That his sexual preference was that he liked men. All that other shit that transpired afterwards was a sick and twisted mind.
Would you fuck Diddy?
Absolutely not.
I didn't lock that nigga up.
It has nothing to do with the fact that he, like, I would try some of the shit he did. I just wouldn't fuck Diddy because
Pause. What would you try that Diddy did? I want to know. What would you do?
Baby oral?
Baby oil? Nah, you had baby oil before. Fuck out of here.
Hiring motherfuckers and watching people have sex, I'm a voyeur.
You a cuck.
The rubbing the nut on him afterward, I would definitely do that.
All right, that's kind of different. You a girl.
It doesn't matter.
Nah, it do matter.
It doesn't matter.
It matter.
Either way, my thing is this. Like, let's be fair. I am not saying that he is not a predator, nor is he a bad person. What I am saying is that the government's whole argument was just bad. It was only based off his sex.
Let's pause.
And it was, hold on, wait. No, let's not pause real quick. Let me say this before I forget, because I almost forgot the first time you interrupted me. The whole thing was predicated on the fact that, on the facts of his sex life, which should not be a thing, as well as domestic violence. That's why he's still in jail right now, because y'all tried to bring up the domestic violence shit. Domestic violence, he did beat her. Was he wrong? 1,000,000%. But the harsh reality of it is statute of limitations is up on that, so you shouldn't be able to hold somebody for some shit that they didn't even get convicted of. He didn't get convicted of either one, or even a sex trafficking on them. Or whatever. My thing is this. If the law is going to work, which we know it doesn't work for us, when you got this skin color a little bit lighter, a little bit darker.
It's working for you and Diddy right now.
Oh, well, that's not working for him because he's still finna go to jail. But nonetheless,
it ain't that long trip. It's a shorter trip.
But nonetheless, I just feel like if it's gonna be done, do it right. If y'all charging him with a RICO, anybody who has common sense that follows any regard of law knew he wasn't gonna be charged with a RICO. First of all, it's unprecedented for somebody to be charged in a RICO and it's just them. That's number one. RICO was meant to get the mob and gangs and shit.
Organizations. That's
so that wasn't gonna that wasn't gonna work. Or whatever. The sex trafficking, I'm not gonna lie, even the charges that the prostitution shit, I feel like that's a double-edged sword, because the niggas, just because they prostitutes go to jail for prostituting. So the nigga that go to jail for soliciting, both of them should be in jail. But that's my opinion. Y'all got immunity.
No, that's facts.
Whatever, because of the situation.
I mean, niggas told, you know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, I am not trying to take away the fact that Cassie fuck the Jane Doe bitch, because if you was a real one, you would have just put your name out there. But in regards to Cassie, I'm not trying to take away from her being a victim, because clearly she was. But the harsh reality of it is that you did it the wrong way, in my opinion. You got paid first and then criminally tried to do some shit. You could have criminally did shit first and then got your bread. Or whatever. I don't like the whole getting a bag, because that takes away from
I don't know that she got paid first and then tried to do criminally. I know that she got paid first.
Yeah, it was said on the stand.
But the feds can call anybody as a witness and shit like that in their case type shit.
Yeah, so you can refuse to cooperate as well.
No, the fuck you can't. Obstruction of justice. I got news for you.
It's not obstruction. That's not obstruction of justice because that is her personal life. They talked about personal shit.
They can absolutely hit her with obstruction of justice and put her ass in jail if she don't cooperate when they got a case and they need her to be the witness. They could absolutely hit her.
She could have chose to get on that stand and still plead the fifth to everything they asked her besides that video to not perjure herself.
I mean, that's facts. She could have did that, but it's also a matter of like...
My thing is this. This is all just opinion-based, but the fact that you got bread first don't really work for me. The fact that Jane Doe gets up here and talks about, oh, he was paying my rent, this is how I feel personally. You got up here talking about, he was paying my rent, he was doing this, and anytime I would almost like kind of object to what he was saying, he would say that he wouldn't do it anymore. Be a grown bitch and go out there and live on your own. He not saying that he was gonna kill you. Something's gonna happen to you, nothing. That, in my opinion, that's not coercion. You chose to do what you were doing because of a lifestyle.
But it was
that you wanted to uphold.
Some of that shit was brought up in court in cases and shit like that.
What do you mean?
Like he may not have said he was gonna kill her, but he did have a propensity for violence.
He had a propensity for violence, but they asked her. Understand, and she said, "No, I didn't fear that."
As far as she's concerned, I agree with you. As far as everything else,
with Cassie, I'm not saying that the nigga wasn't gonna harm her. I can't tell y'all. He probably would have fucking killed her had somebody. I wholeheartedly feel like he could have done something to Cassie.
Nigga, he blew up a nigga caught that was trying to fuck with Cassie.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay,
show me you love me. You know, I'm playing.
You're the toxic.
I'm definitely toxic.
This is 2 weeks in a row. In regards to that,
I'm just playing. But like,
nah, you're not playing.
Like I said with Cassie, the only thing that I think that was wrong and that
kill that nigga if you love me for real.
Like prime example, what is being said is that Cassie is the one who had the video of her getting assaulted by Diddy in the You Digga Feel Me. They got that. Yeah, they got that from her. With that being said, why? If you could have gotten out of that from the beginning with domestic violence and shit, getting the bread first, just don't do it for me.
I get what you're saying as far as like she's been paid, so it's like get the fuck out of the way type shit. I get that. What I'm saying is sometimes freaky niggas just need to go the fuck away. And this nigga's just too freaky of a nigga. Now,
but also, hold on, wait.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No. I'm pro-choice. So you do what you want to do in your bedroom. But the shit this nigga was doing is shit we don't need on the streets.
It wasn't on the streets, it was in his bedroom.
Nah, hell no.
Yikes, that's crazy work, huh?
Nah, it ain't crazy work.
Either way, my thing is this. I hear you. There's parts of it that I can agree. I do. I hear you. And there are parts of it that I agree with you because I'm just like, yeah, like I wouldn't. Nah. I ain't gonna say I want Diddy walking side by side with me on the street. Okay, like let's be fucking for real.
That's what you saying though.
No, I never said that. No,
this. You started this whole shit with free Diddy.
Yes, because the government should have done a better job.
When we go,
did I not say that?
Nah,
producer.
You said free
I'm
Diddy.
saying that the federal government should have done a better job.
Nah,
I'm not saying. I clearly said I'm not saying this nigga's not a predator. He's not a creep. He's not weird. I'm not saying that Cassie, wouldn't have gotten hurt. All I'm saying is that
you trying to argue the facts of the case.
That's what I was arguing.
What I'm saying is some niggas you just gotta put away.
And see,
this ain't hate on
There is a part of that. Let me say this. There is a part of that I also disagree with. I understand. Okay, but where I disagree with is a certain level of freaky with consent and adults is cool. If that nigga was out here doing what the fuck he was doing to them, to children, or having a propensity to children or something, then absolutely lock that nigga the fuck up. But what you have to understand is that when you get up there to them niggas with all that money like that, all they ass is probably doing that shit. All they ass doing weird ass shit. They've had every pussy that they ever wanted.
Lock all them niggas up there. Lock them all up. If your level of freaky is having a nigga, that's the only thing that you can. That's what you keep holding to. But how do you not know that one of your friends ain't did that shit?
Because your personal bedroom shit should remain your bedroom.
I promise you, ain't none of my niggas never had no woman word, but nigga, come on. I promise you, ain't none of my niggas.
All right, because you know what your niggas be doing in their bedrooms. Cool.
I just know. I know my niggas' character.
And motherfuckers knew Diddy's character that was around him and was like, I never would have thought he would have ever done something
Who
like
the fuck
that. But he
said
was
that?
doing that shit.
Because legit, who?
No. Some of his staff.
Because literally,
some of his staff.
Who said that? All of the shit I've seen, every story I've seen, and mind you, you'll be more tapped into this shit than I am because I just be in my bubble. So maybe that happened, but everything that has came into my bubble has been
because you're not adhering to it or going and looking for other information about it.
Trick Daddy was like, Trick Daddy was with Miss the fat bitch, the fat comedian bitch, Miss. You know her. You gotta know her.
The blonde lady?
No, she black.
She is black.
Oh,
Lunel?
Nah, not Lunel. Nah, not
I don't know who Miss is, but you need.
She's like a newer comedian.
Miss Pat.
Trick Daddy was with Miss Pat. Miss Pat was like, you ever been around Diddy parties? And Trick was like, they don't invite niggas like me to Diddy parties. All my niggas that I came with have robbed them niggas. Put your dicks up. Put the money in the bag.
But the thing of it is, like I said, I'm not saying that what he was doing was right by any means. But also, I don't feel like you should be on trial and on, for your personal preferences or whatever. That's like if I like to jag off with my toes. Like, if a nigga gonna let me do that, that ain't nobody else's business. I just feel like the government should have had a better case. The RICO shit wasn't gonna stand no way, but it's the same shit, in my opinion, that people don't get with the Tory Lanez shit. Tory Lanez didn't go to jail for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. It's not a thing. Or whatever. He went to jail for shooting a gun. He didn't go to jail for shooting her. That's not. Those aren't the charges. The charges aren't you going to jail because you shot Megan. The same shit with Diddy. He's not going to jail for any of the shit that Cassie got up there said, any of the shit that Jane got up there said, or racketeering. He's going to jail because he solicited prostitutes. Simple. That's exactly what it is.
It might be what it is, but still though, put that nigga in longer jail. Cause why you that nasty?
I mean,
and I'm not a yucker. I'm not a yum yucker. I almost said this shit backwards. That would have been crazy work.
Yucker yummer?
Yeah. I'm not a yum yucker. But my nigga, some shit is just like, bro, what the fuck are you even doing, bro? For the life of me, I don't understand how the shit that he's alleged to have been doing could be turned.
Let me ask you a question. So what else is it for you besides the nutting on her and rubbing it on him? What else is that? So that's it.
That's enough.
That's just, okay. And I can't disagree with you. Also, I'm not a man.
I'm not.
I would like to do
like
it
I say,
to a nigga.
I'd be in my bubble. You would like for a nigga to nut on you, then you go rub it on another nigga?
I said I like to do it to a nigga. Like, I would like to rub some nut on another nigga. That's what I said. What I said was I'm not a man, so I would like to rub some nut on another nigga. Yeah, I think that would.
So you would like to rub
another nigga
person A's nut onto person B?
Yes.
Why? But no, we already talked about this. You like to try and like emasculate men.
Okay, so clearly I don't understand.
So you should be locked up too. You should be right there. You and Diddy could share cells.
Okay.
You could be. Who gonna get the top month if you and Diddy is locked up together?
We sleeping together.
We can
get all our fetishes off.
Nah, he like light skinned, skinny. You dark skinned, big.
Oh, he might not like big bitches, but that Kim Porter was the beautifulest black bitch next to my little sister. Her? He didn't kill her. And that's what I'm saying. Like, all of these other allegations that's out here, the feds needed something better than to try to play with what somebody doing in their bedroom. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but
that's why I feel like Diddy should have been
free. Like the shit he was doing in his bedroom, get him out of here. Fuck out of here. Get him.
Again, based off of what thing?
Harlem shaking.
Like,
get Diddy bopping.
How do you know that that's not why after 20 years Jay-Z hair started to grow? He got dreads now. How you know he ain't getting a little nut rubbed? I got news
for you. If Jay-Z is in the same shit, get the fuck out of here. If certain shit is just weird and it's not. So the thing is this. It's not weird because it's weird. Oh, well, I just thought about something. I use the restroom mic'd up.
Yeah, she told your dumb ass that you ain't got it. Yeah, you mic'd up.
You might.
Flushing the toilet was crazy. I gotta pee.
Well, I had to pee. I couldn't hold it.
But
whatever. No. I was saying.
I was gonna say what you were about to say. I said, but what are you about to say?
Oh, all right. You want to start again? 3, 2, 1.
You were talking. I said, what were you about to say?
I thought you were gonna introduce me back in.
What were you about to say after not washing your hands in the bathroom?
First of all, bitch, my hands was wet. Gotta relax.
Nah, he on this Diddy shit. His hands wet.
No. Damn, you fucked me up with the Diddy joke. What was I talking about?
What happened to my ponytail holder?
What the fuck was I talking about?
I think it's on the table. How the fuck you get over there? It's crazy. You took my shit.
Bitch, I ain't got no hell.
This time.
Damn, what was I saying, man? You fucked my whole shit up talking about Diddy and da-da-da.
If it smell like bad coochie, it'll be all right. No, I'm just fine.
Bitch, if it smell like bad coochie, we got a conversation to have.
I mean, you the last one that was in there. It was a joke.
No, you the last coochie that was in there.
It was you. I was making a...
Whatever.
Nah. It
fuck out, yeah. Nah, it didn't go over our heads. It was just terrible.
Whatever.
Damn, what was I saying though? Jay-Z, Diddy.
If it was Jay-Z, then he probably need to be locked up too, is what I'm assuming you were gonna say.
Yeah, if it was Jay-Z, he need to be locked up too. Oh yeah. Okay, I got it. Oh, thank you for saying that. The issue ain't that the nigga Diddy did the shit that he did. My issue with Diddy
is that you did what motherfuckers that'll tell on you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Do what motherfuckers are telling you. It's just Diddy has, for the life of me and me having watched Diddy and shit like that for the last fucking 40 years and shit like that, the nigga ain't never say this is the shit he was doing. Like, it's the closeted shit where it's like, okay,
I don't think that's anybody's. And see, that's my problem. It's not
so
nobody's
here's the thing.
Business.
It's nobody's business until it becomes your business. I always smell good.
Nah, that's exactly why I don't tell your little bald head, freckle faced ass shit.
First of all, bitch, I ain't freckle face. My skin is breaking out. This ain't freckles.
Oh well, you could have kept freckle face and left.
Nah, bitch, because it's only freckles on one side.
But either way,
no, I get that. Your personal business is your personal business. I get that. 100%.
Like, you like to paint bitches with glow in the dark paint and use iridescent light bulbs.
You gotta relax.
That's not nobody's fucking business. And I just put it out there to the world. So if people judge you based off of that.
I mean, we put out to the world on a previous episode, but my thing is this. It's not a matter of so what I'm doing, even if I am painting bitches with fucking glow in the dark paint and we under black lights, all that type of shit. She
came back like, damn.
I always put out on. I put to the world that I am a straight man and I do shit with women. And my issue with Diddy is that the allegation.
It's still none of your business.
It's not my business.
Have you ever said Diddy? Have you ever see? This is my problem with people that stand on that side of the fence. Have you ever heard Diddy confirm or deny that he was straight or gay?
No, but I've seen.
So he never denied any of the gay accusations. You can't. How do you? Actually,
I've absolutely heard Diddy on the Breakfast Club say that the nigga was not gay when he was beefing with 50 Cent real heavy years ago and shit like that. And 50 was like, "This nigga's gay." I've heard Diddy out of his mouth say, "I don't be on that type of shit."
I asked you a question. I'm not arguing it. I have never heard it. I asked you to see if you heard it.
Diddy has a.
But either way, I mean, I don't think. See, this is the problem. The problem is people try to label. Hear me out real quick. Just go through my process.
I'm listening.
People try to label everything. And as both of us are on the side of, in regards to just a relationship, we ain't got to say we go together. We ain't got to say we boyfriend and girlfriend. We ain't got to put rings and shit on for you to be able to know what it is type shit, right? But at the end of the day, everybody wants to label everybody else.
Nah, facts.
If the nigga, first of all, who, to me, which may be different from you, and that's okay. They both are valid. Who is to say that rubbing a male's semen, come however you want to use it, on yourself as another male or having somebody else do it is gay? Constitutes as gay.
It's gay. I'm to say.
Yeah, and there's nothing, and I'm not telling you that you're wrong.
Gay.
All I'm saying is that we create these labels and we put these things on it. On things or whatever. Maybe he is gay. Maybe he's not gay.
Let me ask you a question. Hypothetical situation.
But if, let me ask you a question. If it wasn't,
I just ask you a question. How you gonna?
Because I'm still talking. But if it was like,
you're always talking. That's what
go
you
ahead,
do.
you got it, big dog. Go ahead.
This is a real quick hypothetical situation. Let's say you are sexually active with your boyfriend, whoever the fuck that person is, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You giving him some top, he nut in your mouth, and then he eat the nut out your mouth. How are you gonna feel about that? You personally.
I'm gonna swallow it. So it ain't gonna get in his mouth.
You don't get a chance to swallow it. He nut in your mouth.
To be honest, I'm answering you. To be honest, that has never happened to me. But where I'm standing, and I'm not trying to just cape for my point. But the way that I feel and think right now, to me, that would be okay. Now, hold on, wait. Let's hypothetical on the other side. If it was a nut, if I'm sucking this nigga dick and this nigga in the room,
no,
and you let me put that shit in your mouth, I don't know. You might be gay.
Okay, so check that out. That's my Diddy point.
I'm trying to
be fair. But also,
and I'm not telling you that
if I told you that I tasted my own nut,
I don't think that's weird.
Fuck out of here, my nigga.
I don't.
You's lying, bro. If I told you that I was fucking with this bitch, I nutted on her face and I licked it off her face, you would be like, nigga, you ate nut.
I don't think so.
You would absolutely say that, bro.
I don't.
All right. Okay.
Bro, now be fair. Like you thinking of me just being a narcissistic asshole that I can be.
Mm-mm.
But being like, nigga, this is where you're going to lose every time. I'm not telling you that your point is wrong. But when you're trying to put me in it and make me give you an answer, you're going to be wrong because I like to do shit to emasculate men, which would make them in turn gay. But I don't subscribe. But hear me out. Wait.
I'm gonna
as
hear you
much
out.
as I like to emasculate a man to make them, it does something for me. Where you lose me is saying that they are gay. I say, make a nigga eat my ass. Or whatever. So you talking shit. All type of shit. I've never, be fair. When have I ever said...
If you stop the nigga, how would you feel?
He's gay.
Exactly.
But that's different than all the other things that you're asking me.
No, so what I'm saying is...
Hold on, wait. Just answer my question real quick.
What up?
In all of the situations, because you know most of them from me, where I want to do the emasculating, whatever the fuck the word is, things to men.
It's kind of M. It's like E.
In that, you know that I've never said that it would be because them niggas gay unless a nigga let me strap them or put something in their ass. That's a fact, is it not?
Nah.
So when have I said it when it wasn't penetrating a man? Be honest.
That's hard to determine because it's been a minute. You've been like sexually inactive for a long ass time.
True, but I know that I haven't because I think.
But so my thing is this:
you're asking me two different things, or in my opinion,
what does emasculation mean to you?
It's just shit that an average super extra macho nigga that ain't like they call themselves being freaky, but they freaky shit just be regular standard shit.
Yeah,
lets me do to them. To me, it doesn't make them gay or like you're just different from regular men. Unless you let me fuck you in your ass or stick my fingers up in there. At that point, I believe that you're gay. But like any of the other things, like if you really, we don't have time. But if you thought about it.
We have time, but.
If you thought about it, G, I've never told you like, oh, if a nigga let me do this, he gay. Besides fucking them in their ass. Like, that's where I feel like gay comes in at. For me. Personally, that does not make my opinion right.
Am I spelling this?
Because if it's a woman doing it, does it really constitute gay?
Yes, because you like the act of something that I cannot do naturally.
But the definition of being gay or homosexual is being attracted to the same sex.
And I agree.
Because you're doing things within, quote unquote, the parameters of what gay sex would be.
Right, but so this is where it gets different for me. The only person that can please you via your booty hole, with the exception of even licking the ass. A nigga let me lick their ass, I probably won't do it. But if you let me, I still wouldn't consider you gay.
But your breast model, you were looking
at the parameters of like if you let me put my fingers in the only person that can stimulate you in that way for real is a male.
But if he does it himself, does that also make him gay?
Yeah, because he likes that form of play.
But
that's not a typical version of sex.
But see, that's where this whole
and that's my whole point as far as Diddy is concerned.
And I agree.
Can't no woman nut on your chest.
So what you're saying, I wholeheartedly understand it, and that's why I'm saying everybody has an opinion. Yeah. As he's sitting here and saying what he's saying, I can't tell that he's wrong.
You did,
all I'm saying is that where I'm telling you you're wrong is labeling this man as being gay. We heard nothing of the sort of penetration. We didn't hear that. I mean, we heard shit that's a little, not even a little. We heard shit that's weird on the stand, for sure.
I mean, so my thing is this.
Nothing that I can say that, in my opinion, would constitute gay.
I think the point I'm going to make right now should bring you over to my side outside of you just wanting to argue.
Okay, listen.
So as you said, you fucking a man in the ass with a strap is gay.
To me, yes.
Why is it gay again?
Because a woman can't do that I don't have a penis. I don't have anything I can insert in your butt.
Okay, check this out. In the same regard, Diddy wanted male semen on his chest. A woman cannot nut on his chest. Is that not gay then? Because a woman can't do this to you.
I don't think that it's gay. I think that it's weird as fuck. I wouldn't die on that hill of it being weird.
You just said that it's gay if you strap a nigga because you don't have a dick to strap him. But it's not gay for a motherfucker to have for semen. Semen comes from balls, which men have.
That's the thing.
Women can squirt. They cream, all of that. He didn't ask for nothing that she could naturally produce to be put on his chest. He asked for a man to nut on her to then rub it on him.
I think that hold on, wait. Because this is why I won't agree with that. I understand where you're trying to go and trap me against the wall.
I'm not trying to trap you against the wall. I'm just asking a question.
That's not a two-person sex. If I am in the room, if it's just me and this man in the room, he asks me to fuck him in his ass, he's gay. If there are three of us in the room, and this is how he chooses to participate, I am going to be, when I'm rubbing this nut on this nigga, I'm like, this shit is wild, this shit weird as hell.
Nigga, you was
and probably still into it.
You cap.
But I'm not gonna say that nigga's gay, bro. But you always tell me that I don't align with the side of calling shit gay that's supposed to be
I just
gay.
want you to align with what you just said. You just said a nigga's gay if you strap him because you can't do that naturally.
I mean, yes, I did say that, but I'm speaking.
You also can't naturally bust a nut on him.
Right, but there's other people in the room. It ain't like he asking me to go fuck a nigga and bring the semen home and rub it on him.
He's essentially asking you to fuck a nigga.
He's asking me to do something with the nigga that's in this room. That makes it different, in my opinion.
That's and
I'm not trying to just be on a. I tell you if I'm being a contributor.
No,
that's just what I believe.
No, that's crazy work. So you legit just said it's gay if you do something to a man that you can't naturally do, and then you said it's not gay if you do something to a man that you can naturally.
There's another man present, a part of this sexual escapade.
Exactly, he's asking for the other man to do some shit to him.
I still don't think that's gay.
That's gay because as hell. If you took it,
because like, you can say, I don't think
I've never been in a 2-male threesome.
And because you consider that to be a little gay, right?
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything wrong with niggas wearing trays on bitches.
Hear me out. I don't think so either. But every person that I know in my personal life that have been in male, female threesomes, because we ain't trained, it's kind of like, nah, do what you want to do. But every person I know that has been in male, female threesomes are always opposite of the female. Niggas, dicks don't touch.
Right, and then we also have porn where motherfuckers be in an ass and a coochie at the same time. Dicks damn near be rubbing together. And you consider that gay and I don't.
Them niggas is gay. Bro, if my dick touch
your dick...
That's
just an opinion.
If my dick touch your dick, you could get
completely unaroused and it not be a thing for you anymore. Or you just not pay attention to it and I don't think that's gay.
She started twerking a little bit.
I saw her. Shit. I got to pee. I want to twerk with her.
She looked back.
I don't know. For me, it's just like I said, I don't think I like weird, crazy sex shit. So We've been talking about this since episode 111 for real.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm always on the side of
I get that.
and I also call myself a trisexual.
That shit is gay.
So, and I'm not telling you that it ain't, but for me, I don't see it that way.
I mean, but so my thing is, see, I'm more so with her as opposed, like, in a part of like, you're never fucking me in the ass. I'm not letting nobody ever fuck me in the ass. But I'm more so on something that if you do some shit with a woman, it's less gay than if you involve a man in doing it. Like, if
I get that.
You strap a nigga down, that's not as gay as a nigga taking dick from another nigga.
And that's where we differ, because I think they just as gay. But that's opinion.
Yeah, but my thing is, I don't understand how you think that's just as gay when this is a man.
I think rubbing nut is just like
this
freaky.
is a man with his woman.
I think it's just freaky. And I could maybe if there is a rules to the road book in this shit,
my nigga,
maybe I'm wrong. But I just feel like that's
because you feel like some shit that a nigga do with a woman is gayer than
if
some
you
shit
let me do some shit to you.
No, hear me. Just hit a full sentence. You think that some shit that a man does with a woman with no other man is gayer than some shit that a man does with a woman with another man. You think that you think that a nigga?
It ain't like he asked Diddy to fuck him or he fucked Diddy. Diddy never touched them niggas.
Pause. You think that a man wanting to be covered in cum from another man is less gay than a man wanting to have a sexual experience with a woman?
Yes.
Crazy work. And this has been another episode of the Q&A podcast. I'm Q. She's whatever she gonna say.
Nothing.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Like,
bro.